Hello and welcome to Creative Nerds. In this Photoshop tutorial, we'll be sharing with you how you can use the Content Aware tool and sharing with you two of my favourite features of the Content Aware tool. So the first feature is how you can instantly remove an object from a photo. So what we want to do is remove this woman from the image. So what we're going to do is grab the lasso tool and we're just going to draw a rough selection as close as possible around the subject. So it's going to draw around the woman all the way around. And then once we have a selection, we're just going to right click on our selection within that area and select fill. And we're going to choose contents to be content aware, color adaptation to be on, and we want to keep the blend mode as normal and then select OK. And it will take a few seconds to process our edited changes. Depending on the size of the image will depend on how long it will take. Okay, so that's done. So you can see that it's removed the subject from the photo and we're just left with a sea and a beautiful background image. Okay, so the next feature of the Content Aware tool is that you can extend backgrounds. So for example, say if we wanted this image to be vertically bigger than what it actually is, we can do that within Photoshop by selecting the crop tool. And then there's a hidden little tool within the crop tool called Content Aware. So if you ensure that that checkbox is ticked, and then what we can do from there, we can extend the background out. So if you just grab the anchor point and then extend as big or as high as you'd like it to be. So we've made it a little bit taller and a little bit wider. Once we're happy with that selection, we're just going to select enter. And it will take a few seconds depending on the size of the image. And there you go, that's extended our background, so it's a lot taller and it's a lot wider. And you'll notice that it's repeated out the sand also. And if we're not quite happy with the final results, we can always go back and refine it by using the clone tool. So for example, you may notice that it's missing some of the beach here. We can just simply grab the clone tool and just draw it out. So fill in those gaps. Or say for example we wanted to add more bumps, we can just add more in by just using the clone tool. So those are my two favourite features within the Content Aware tool. One for removing objects and two for extending backgrounds to make images bigger than what they actually are. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Creative Nerds for quick tips on how to use Photoshop.